Do you love me, Matthew?
I do.
Honestly?
Yes. Secretly, but honestly.
No more secrets.
Hey everyone, I'm back on a dash really quick. We got all moved, at least moved. I still have lots and lots and lots and lots of unpacking to do. Robert's back at work today, and I had to run over to Walmart and get some groceries. So I figured while I'm over here, I would see if I could get a dash. And I sat here probably 15 minutes or more, and I finally got a Wendy's for 13 something. And I'll post that here as I choke to death. Well, that car's coming a pretty good clip for Turtle Town. So that is what we've been up to. We closed on our house Friday, and we moved about 10 minutes away, 7 minutes away from the town we dash in now. Very small. And we got that all. You guys from our church come and help us move the big heavy stuff, so that was nice. Very thankful for that. Robert's recovering well from his appendix. Of course, he couldn't lift anything, so that drove him crazy. But we put him on small jobs like screwing stuff together and doing stuff like that, cleaning stuff. So it worked out fine. It was super stressful, super stressful. Still pretty chaotic. Lots of stuff. I don't even know why. Why do we keep so much stuff? Anybody else keep a lot of stuff? Anybody else got a lot of things that they don't really need? Over the last several years, I've really tried to minimize things and really, I mean, we've moved multiple times, and every time I've pared down significantly, but it still seems like there's a lot of stuff. So I probably will be paring down again, like when our house was getting ready to show and stuff. You know, you put everything away except for the very basics, and really we got along just fine with that. So it just proves to me that we really don't need any of this other stuff. We could just live on this little tiny bit of stuff. So if you do minimalism or like minimalism, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. If you have a lot of stuff like me, let me know in the comments below too. And let me know why you keep that stuff. Is it a sentimental reasons? Is it because you think you might need it in the future? I'd be curious to know. So let me know in the comments below. And we'll be off to deliver this Wendy's if we ever get across town. I'm pretty sure I know where it's going. It's these apartments. That's about all I know. It's a nice sunny day today in Nebraska. 75 degrees, baby. 75. That's what I love. That's like my perfect temperature. 75. Not too hot, not too cold. It's not humid yet. Like in the summertime, in early fall, we have horrible humidity here. Humidity is out of this world sometimes. So I love when there's no humidity yet and it's like 75, nice but not drenching. So let me know what the weather is in your area. Do you have humidity? Is your air dry? Let me know. I think I'd rather live in a state with no humidity. It really amps up the hot game. Alright, well, I will turn the camera around here so you can see a little driving action. I'm probably only going to be out here for less than an hour, because then I have to head home and keep unpacking. But maybe we'll come back out tonight or else tomorrow night. we'll see what happens. All right. Got a fancy Corvette in front of me. Everybody's driving like turtles, though. They have a cruise night here in the summertime where everybody gets out their old cars or their fancy sports cars and drive around the, I don't know if you want to call it a square, but the main streets down here. We've never done it, but we watched it last summer. My husband, when I met him, used to like those classic old cars, like old Mopars and stuff like that. I think he's got an old Plymouth still, like 60-something, 61 maybe, Plymouth something or other. I don't know, it's in parts. It's in parts in his parents' hometown. I can give you a funny story about that, though. When we were dating, we took his old, I think it was a Dodge Cornet convertible, but don't quote me on that, to a parade in my hometown. And we were going to be in the parade and we were going to throw candy. Well, as we're in line for the parade, the Cornet starts smoking. And it went, I believe it wouldn't go forward. Either forward or backwards, I don't know. But so we were stalled, and then we got out, and it was smoking. And Robert's like, run! So we started running because he didn't know if it was going to blow up or what, I guess. I don't know. So we went behind all the people, like, you know how they sit on a curb for a parade. So we went behind all the people and we threw candy at the back of them with our bucket of candy. And we were just kids, you know, in our early 20s. We were crazy. But yeah, he always had old junky cars, and he had another old Dodge Cornet, I believe, too. And there was always old junky cars. And he has one left, I believe. But I think it's just parts or a shell or something. Anybody else like old cars out there? Let me know. My husband would love to know what kind of old cars you like. Alright, it's almost time to get to this delivery. See you there. Anyways, so she ended up coming out and getting it. Supposed to be leaving at the door. Her little girl came out and they're like, we're at the opposite end of the apartment complex. I'm like, dude, just stand by your door. I didn't know it was them, man. Anyways, but she tipped me $10. Woohoo! So that was nice. It ended up being like $15.25, and I'll put that up there. So that was nice. $10 tip, sweet. And since I'm closer to the side where I need to go home, I think I'll sit over here at these restaurants, see if I get anything. If not, I'll probably head home and we'll come back out later, either tonight or tomorrow night. So then I can hopefully get this video out to you guys. I don't know whether sit at Casey's or sit at Subway. Maybe sit at Subway. Casey's is crazy sometimes. Probably got people ordering too much from Casey's at this time of day. It would probably be more like Subway if they're working or something. That would be my guess. My educated guess. Wow, Subway's got a lot of cars there. That's unusual. No, I guess not. That's the other parking lot. I was looking at the wrong place. Alright, that's Subway. And gonna wait and see what we get. I can turn you around and show you the traffic cam. There goes a motorcycle. And yeah, I got a coffee, people, but just a little tiny tall one this time. Just a little tiny tall coffee. And I got a sandwich because I hadn't ate lunch yet and I had to pick up groceries. I didn't have a whole lot. But my friend Amanda, shout out to Amanda, she brought us a tray of chicken enchiladas and a platter of chicken tetrazzini. And then on the day before moving day, when we were loading up, she brought over loose meats and Doritos and chocolate chip cookies homemade for all the moving crew. So she is awesome. Shout out. Another funny story too. So the new town that we live in now is small, like very small. Very small. A few hundred people. And everybody is either super friendly or super nosy. And I have not figured out which one yet. There's a lot of older people in the town. And they keep coming over. Like, our next door neighbor keeps coming over constantly, wanting to talk about the same things. I'm thinking maybe he has a little dementia going on. And his wife brought us over cinnamon rolls, which was very nice. And then this other lady came over from a few houses down. She's older as well, and she brought over chocolate chip muffins today, which is also very nice. But when they bring it over, they like interview you. It's like a survey of questions. And the town that we dash in, that we formerly lived in, was, around 8,000 people. Where people are still friendly here, they're not like at your door bringing you food or interviewing you or anything. They just sort of, hi, how you doing, if you're outside, and that's it. There's no like... It's not the same. Just that little bit of distance. It's totally crazy. Plus they have a welcoming committee, which consists of my husband's boss and another guy from his work, and they're supposed to be coming over in the next couple weeks with something. I just think it's really weird because before the town we were currently in, we were in one of the biggest towns in Nebraska, or cities if you want to call it, where nobody even talked to you hardly. And so it's like we keep going down and down and down, and now we're into this teeny tiny town that everybody knows you and your business. And I grew up in a small town, but not as small as what we currently are in. But it's interesting. It's interesting. It's almost overwhelming a little bit. But maybe it'll cool down once the newness wears off, probably. But there's also a lot of dogs in our neighborhood. I mean, we all have 4 dogs ourselves. We have a husky and 3 dachshunds and then a cat. But they're like, every neighbor has multiple dogs. So there's a lot of barking. A lot of barking. Lots of barking. There's like a dog breeder beside us, and then the other neighbor on the other side has 2 dogs. People in behind us have dogs. There's lots of dogs. So it's a barking good time. It's a barking good time. Well, so I'm getting nothing. I'm getting nothing. Sitting here getting nothing. So if I get anything, I'll be back. And if I don't, I'll be back the next time we're out. I hope everyone's having a good day. Happy Monday. Alright, I just got an Albrados for like $8.25 or something like that. And so I'm gonna go across the street and get that. So woohoo. I'm glad they sent me another one. If I can get across the street, that'll be another question.
The other thing that needs to be determined is exactly who was responsible for this. Was it a state actor?
Hi, I have a DoorDash for coffee. I just got done with the Albrados, and I have a question for y'all. He ordered a Mexican Coke. What is the difference between regular Coke and Mexican Coke? Is it a lot of different flavors? Or what's the difference? Does it taste different? Does it taste the same? If you know, let me know in the comments. I don't really drink pop anymore, but I'd be curious to know the difference in taste. So let me know in the comments. Alright, we're gonna head to the delivery. See you in a bit. It's a turtle alert. Watch out. Oh good, he's turning. Turtle's turning. Well, I got that Albrados done. And I'll stick the total up here for you. It was 8 something. So far I made a total of a little over $23 for 2 deliveries. And I suppose it's been, I don't know what time it is. Well, about an hour maybe since I've been on. So that's not too bad. About 23 something an hour. I was gonna head out here and just see if I get anything else. Otherwise, I'll probably head home and come back later. Give you a little dash cam footage of my car, I tell you. I have a 6-cylinder Jeep and it's running on 4 cylinders. Does that mean it's on hospice? Is my Jeep on hospice? I gotta get a new motor for it or something rebuilt on it. I can't remember. But they said we can keep driving it as long as it's working okay, and it does. It just doesn't have a whole lot of balls. Especially when we were pulling the U-Haul trailers. It really didn't have any balls. Plus it was super windy those days. Anyways, I'll head back out to the interstate by the main hub, see if I get anything else. If not, I'll probably wrap it up for this little venture I had to pick up groceries today on this beautiful Monday. However, I will tell you that DoorDash is very addicting. Does anybody else think DoorDash is addicting? I mean, I know we do it to like get ourselves out of debt, and that's what we're doing, but it's sort of addicting too. Like once you do one, you want to do another and another and another. Anybody else find that true to be true for themselves as well? It's like I don't want to go do it, but then when I'm doing it, I'm like, oh, I want another one or another one. Problem here is you don't get them one right after another like you do in a big town. I always am amazed by that. Like if I watch some of you YouTubers that are in a bigger city or a bigger town, you just, as soon as you're dropping one off, another one's dinging in. Well, that doesn't normally happen here. I mean, you can go half hour, more before another one dings in. Even over the busy times. So, small town dashing. Hashtag small town dashers 2023. If you haven't liked, subscribed, commented, shared, please do that. It is very important. It helps support our channel in a big way with no cost to you, and we would love the support. We would love to keep growing here on YouTube to help us pay off our debt goals of credit card debt, an emergency fund savings account, and also a mortgage. So please like, subscribe, and comment. Help support us small town dashers, and we will continue to bring you more content. Oh, and I just got another one for Wendy's. got Wendy's order, and it came in, I believe, for like $10.25. And it was actually ready, and it was on the shelf. Woohoo! Wendy's! Wendy's rocks here. 98% of the time, Wendy's rocks here. And it goes, of course, all the way across town again. So we're gonna go deliver that. It's supposed to be leaving at the door. If it is, I will bring you along with me. We'll see. You never know. They seem to pop out even on those leave at the doors. Alright. We will be back. Little driving footage for you. This Camaro's gonna run me over back there. It's 45 here, man. It's 45. There are a few rabbits in this town. They're not all turtles. There are a few rabbits. Oh, but we found some more turtles. We found some more turtles. You just can't have a dash without some turtles. That's all I'm saying. Oh, got rid of one. Oh, man. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You got a sporty little car. Drive that sucker. Drive that sucker. Drive that sucker. Oh. Wee. That's a pretty blue car. I think they do. Hey, truck, don't pull out in front of me. Good night. And that car pulls in the parking spot. The other truck was pulling out in the corner, so I had to get going and not run into the turtle. Good grief. Trying to do to me, people. Alrighty. Alright, only got that delivered. I believe it's 10 something like it said it was going to be. I'll put it up there. And I think I'm just gonna, it's supposed to end at 2:30 and it's like 2:20 something. So I think I'll probably just log out here in a few minutes and head on home. I might just put these pictures together. I might just put this dash together as a video since I haven't had anything out for a little bit because of all our moving. So this might be a little shorter video than usual, but at least you'll have some content. And again, please like, subscribe, share, help your fellow dasher out. We would love your support. I would love to get to know each and one of you. So please comment nice things. And we will see you out there. Bye.
Do you love me, Matthew?